Brand new initiatives preparing to take flight. It has the potential to change the outcome for 1 million families across this country looking for good paying jobs.
We found one Cleveland company was one of the first to jump on board with this plan.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
It was known as the summer of racial reckoning.
His life did matter.
The deaths of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, striking a long neglected nerve in this country that can no longer be ignored. As people of all backgrounds took to the streets demanding social justice and equality for Black people, several CEOs of major Fortune 500 companies were putting their heads together.
These companies coming together saying, what can we do to help this country on its journey to be a more just place for all Americans, particularly people of color.
Out of this pain, a new initiative was born.
The companies decided, what do we have that we can use as our most powerful tool? Well, guess what? It's good jobs.
They named their baby 110. The nationwide effort aims to provide 1 million jobs for Black people over the next 10 years. Maurice Jones was hired last month as 110 CEO.
The largest private sector commitment like this that I have seen anywhere.
So far, nearly 50 companies and corporations have stepped forward to pledge millions in money, resources, and jobs. Companies like Nike, Nordstrom, Delta, Johnson & Johnson, Lowe's, Target, IBM, and Walmart. And the jobs they'll be offering will not require college degrees.
In our country, 60% of our workforce right now doesn't have a 4-year degree. In the Black community, it's 78%. The American dream, the middle class, has to be accessible for all of our folks if we're going to have a more perfect union.
So what about the pay? It's described as family-sustaining wages, which is well above minimum wage. Jones tells me in Cleveland that number is somewhere between $49,000 and $58,000 a year.
Transformative for those individuals getting those jobs.
Another one of those companies making this commitment is a household name here in Cleveland.
They can work in the periop area as surgical techs, phlebotomy, some entry-level roles in finance. Only helps our communities get stronger, healthier.
Right now, the 110 Project is in the early stages of putting together all the pieces to make these 1 million jobs a reality.
Do you think you'll reach 1 million by that 10-year window?
We will reach 1 million before that 10-year window.
Okay. And then when does the clock start? When are we counting?
The clock starts in June, really. But from my standpoint, the clock has already started.
So Cleveland Clinic is one of the founding members of 110, and 110 plans to recruit Black talent through partnerships with local community colleges and community organizations like the NAACP and the Urban League. For more information about how to get connected with 110, we've placed a link on our News 5 app.